All right, just talk about inverses real quick. The symbol for inverse is that little negative one. And find the inverse, the x and the y trade places. So we're going to write down x equals 3y plus 1. And then we use inverse operations to undo whatever's happening to y. So instead of adding 1, we're going to subtract 1. Instead of multiplying by 3, we're going to divide by 3. And then when we have that answer, we use that symbol, and you did it. Sometimes you got to be careful. So let's say you have a rational function. Again, I'm going to change this x equals, and my goal is to get y by itself. So I'm going to subtract 2. Then I'm actually going to do the reciprocal to both sides. And then after I do the reciprocal, then I can get y by itself. So I'm going to multiply by 3. So that's 3 over x minus 2. And then I'm going to add 1. And then once you have that, take that and you have the inverse. So you're doing all the steps to get y by itself, and you found the inverse. Now, one of the properties of inverses and the function, so if you have a function and its inverse, a property of that is that if you compose them together, the answer is just x. And if you graph, they reflect over the line y equals x. That's how you know they're inverses. So let's say I give you two functions. How would you know if they were inverses of each other? So I want to know if these two are inverses of each other. What would you do to know if these are inverses? Well, you would compose them. That's the easiest way rather than graphing. If you had to graph, you would, and then see if they reflect over the line. But how would you compose G into F? So there's F. Take out X and put in the parentheses. This goes in for the parentheses, and then you would solve it. And does this simplify to just X? Then it works. So 2 divided by 2, and then we have 4, take away 4, and you can see it only simplifies to X. That means it is, and you would write, yep, F at X and G at X are inverses. We're good to go. All right, there was your quick review on inverses. Mr. G Math over and out. Man, I wish you the best. Till next time.